Good morning, students. Welcome back to part 3 of chapter 2, that is microorganisms, friends and foe. Today we are going to discuss about harmful microorganisms, how they are harmful to us or how they harm us. Well, students, there are some harmful effects of microorganisms. Microorganisms are harmful in many ways. Some of the microorganisms cause diseases in human beings, plants, and animals. Such disease-causing microbes are called pathogens. Some microorganisms, they also spoil our food, our clothing, and leather material. So let us study about them, their harmful effects in our day-to-day life. Microorganisms cause diseases. We know there are many microbes which cause diseases. Before we understand how they cause diseases, we should understand there are main two types of diseases. Diseases can be communicable or non-communicable. Now, communicable diseases are those which are transferred, which cannot be which are transferred from one source to another source. That means from an infected person to healthy person. Whereas non-communicable diseases are those which are not transferred from a diseased person to another person. So you can understand it in better way by an example. For example, communicable disease, such example is chickenpox or influenza. That means cold, common cold. It is communicable. It can spread from one person to another person. Secondly, non-communicable diseases. These are, for example, a person suffering from hypertension or suffering from high glucose or suffering from cancer cannot be transferred from one person to another person. Such diseases are called non-communicable diseases. Diseases caused by the microorganisms in living beings are called communicable diseases. Such disease causing microorganisms are called pathogens. These microbes which transfer disease from one person to another are called pathogens. Now we should understand how they are transferred. That means modes of transmission. There are different modes of transmission of these pathogens from healthy person to infected person. It can be through air, contaminated water or contaminated food, or by direct body contact. So pathogens enter our body through the air we breathe, the water we drink, and the food we eat. They can also get transmitted by direct contact with an infected person to a healthy person. Such diseases are, again as I told you, are called communicable diseases. Some examples are, as I told you earlier, influenza, chickenpox, and tuberculosis. These are the diseases which can transfer from infected person to healthy person. So, for example, we take in your class there is one child who is suffering from common cold. That means the influenza virus is present in his body. So whenever such person sneezes, the droplets of nasal fluid contain thousands of viruses. They are spread in the air. The viruses may enter into the body of a healthy person while breathing or by touching the other person. That means hand shaking or shaking hand with him or using his food or drinking water from his bottle. These are the modes by which these pathogens can enter into your body and you can get infected. So this is how these my pathogens enter from one person to another person. Some diseases are also spread by insects and animals. For example, malaria is spread by mosquito, dengue is spread by mosquito, rabies by dogs or monkeys. When they bite, we can get infected. Plague is transferred from one person to another person by fleas which are present in the body of rats. So it is transferred from healthy person to another person. There are various diseases which are transferred by these insects or animals. Carriers of harmful microbes. There are some insects and animals which act as carrier of disease causing microbes. These are called vectors. These microbes do not affect their body, but they affect the other person to which they transfer it. They only act as a carrier of that microbe. For example, housefly is one such carrier. The flies sit on the garbage and animal excreta, and then they sit on our food and transfer the pathogen, stick to their bodies to our food. When these fly, they sit on our food, they may transfer the pathogen. It causes many diseases such as cholera, typhoid, anthrax, leishmania, etc. These are some of the diseases which are transferred by these flies. Another example is mosquitoes. Mosquitoes also are carrier of some diseases. For example, the female Anopheles mosquito, which carries the malaria parasite, which is called Plasmodium. Similarly, dengue is another virus which is carried by the Aedes female mosquito, and it transferred it from one infected person to healthy person. Other diseases, as I told already, dogs, cats, etc., they also are the carrier of diseases. Many diseases are carried by these organisms or animals from one place to another, one person to another person.